And I'll be honest, there are times that I feel like someone who's trying to convince a person to cash the $1 million check they've been given. You've been given a $1 million check and you go home and you throw it on the counter with all the other paperwork and bills that you need to sort through and all the junk mail that needs to be done with. And it just sits there. Now, if you gave me a $1 million check, I'm headed straight to the bank. Right? If that thing isn't post-dated, we're going now. Because there's money to be had from that check. I'm going to cash that in. God has given us this wonderful gift. He's given us this wonderful blessing. And we just kind of set it up on the counter like, yeah, I'll get to that one day. Yeah, I know discipleship is the thing that I ought to do. I know that becoming more like Christ is something that I ought to do. I know that becoming more like God is something that I ought to do. No, it's something you get to do. It's the fruit. It's the reward. Christ instantaneously justifies us, makes us free from the condemnation of our sin, and then gives us this opportunity, this blessing to become more and more and more like Jesus. And we treat it like, well, something you really ought to do if you have time, No. Cash that check.